Welcome, my name is Nick Foy. I'm the founder of AskNickFoy.com, a website that helps online entrepreneurs learn how to grow their websites and their email lists. And today I've got a tutorial on ConvertKit, which is an email marketing service that I recently switched to a month ago from MailChimp. So to build your email list, you're going to have to select an email marketing service that can handle all of your emails that you want to send out to your list. It'll give you opt-in forms, and you can check on your subscribers to see, how many of them are opening your emails. There's different analytics, so there's a lot of great benefit to having an email marketing software, and that's where ConvertKit comes in. They have a lot of great features that I'm going to share with you today. So when you join ConvertKit, you're going to log in, and this is the first page you're going to be brought to, the forms page. Now, up here in their menu bar, you can see they've got forms, sequences, broadcasts, subscribers, automations, and account. These 6 pages, that's all there is to this software, so it makes it really nice and simple. You just come up here to the menu and you can navigate back and forth between these 6 pages. There's no hidden pages that you have to access by clicking links and clicking through different things like other softwares I've had in the past. Everything is right here in the menu bar. You just simply navigate back and forth by clicking which tab you want to go to. So the first tab is the Forms tab, and it shows you your subscriber activity. You can see the different colored bars here on the chart, and that shows you what opt-in form or what list you gained followers, so that it's color coded, which is kind of cool, and it shows you how many, and it tells you what newsletter they subscribe to. So that's one of the first features I really like about ConvertKit. I also like how up here you can get a quick summary of your recent subscriber activity. So I switched over to ConvertKit 1 month ago from today, and I had about 400 subscribers on my golf email list, and then I had about another 200 on my from other websites and other email lists that I've started. So my golf site is my main one that I make the bulk of my money online with. So 400, and I gained roughly 395 in the past month since switching. I've nearly doubled my email list, taking it from 400 to 790. I had about 5 other subscribers that came from some of my other websites and email lists, but the bulk came from my golf website. Now you can see the different spikes I had here. These are different days that I really promoted my golf website on my Instagram page. I recently made a tutorial actually teaching you how to build an online business using Instagram. If you want to check that tutorial out, I can link to it in the description or on the web page, wherever you're finding this video. But if you search my YouTube channel, you'll find that. And basically it tells how I drive traffic to my website to a landing page where I then get them to opt in to my email newsletter. So here you can see I had 54 people in one day subscribe to my 15 Drills newsletter. And then my Start Here page sent me 1. So continuing on, you can see all the different forms down here that I've created. You can create forms for specific pages so that you can track how they're doing. So we'll stop here. You can see my 15 Drills newsletter page. That gets the most of my visitors because I drive all my traffic from Instagram to this page, and I get about 25% is the conversion. So every 4 people that come to my page, about 1 converts. Then I have an About page, a form specifically for that page, which it's only been visited 28 times in the past month. And then my newsletter for my Academy page has been visited 551 times, and it's only had 4 subscribers, so it has a really low conversion percentage. So by creating separate forms, ConvertKit allows you to track which forms are converting the best so that you know which web pages on your website are having the best success, and you can optimize those web pages even further to try to get even more increase in conversions. Or pages that are lacking conversions, you can tweak and try to improve so that the conversion rate starts increasing. So create a form, you just simply go here and press the Create a Form button, and it's going to pop up whether you want a landing page or a form. In this case, we want to do a form, and it's going to give you 3 different options. You can do a simple headline email opt-in bar, or you can get more detailed here by putting a product picture, such as like an ebook cover. You can put a little description and a catchy headline, and then it lets you do your first name and email, and then they can hit send me the guide, and that way they're getting like a free gift in exchange for opting into your email list. Or you can do a simple one bar that just you simply stick it into like the middle of a blog post. So you could write some content, stick in your email opt-in, and then continue writing more content. So you can put a little call to action here right before the email bar trying to get opt-ins. Once you click what form you want, you can customize it. So you can upload an image, you can customize the headline, customize the description, and then you can go into settings and you can give it a title. So this is where I titled my forms based on what page I'm sticking it on. So I'll put about page or start here page or product page, and then you can customize the success message that you want to leave them, and you can automatically have them subscribe to a certain email sequence. So after they opt into your form, they'll automatically be put on this sequence and they'll start receiving a series of automated emails that you set up. That way you don't have to manually worry about getting on and sending the newest subscriber an email. The system will do it for you automatically, and then you can click save to save your settings. Then you can customize your incentive email. So you're going to be able to choose which email address you want it to come from. If you have multiple websites, you can change out, your email for your website. You can customize the subject, and you can customize the message they get. So this is the double opt-in type email. So when they first subscribe to your form, they're going to get sent this email to their inbox asking them to confirm their subscription, so that you can rule out that it's a robot or some kind of spammer that entered false information into the email form. By making them double confirm, you can find out that it's a real human being that subscribed to your email list. Then you can redirect them here to a thank you page. You can type in the URL, or you can give them the incentive download so that as soon as they confirm, they're automatically taken to like the PDF or whatever incentive download you're giving them. You can also style your form, so you can have a full pop-up, you can have a minimal, you can have naked. Those are the three different types of forms we showed you a few minutes ago. We selected the one where we could put the ebook picture. And then you can also choose whether it comes as an inline, a module, where it pops up on the screen, or it can slide in. You can also customize your form if you know CSS. You can change the colors and the font and the size of the font. You can mess around with that if you're a coder, or you can just use the default templates that ConvertKit gives you. Then once you're ready, you can embed your form simply by clicking this link, highlighting it, copying it, and then pasting it onto your web page, and your form will automatically appear on your website page. You can also grab the raw HTML here if you want to customize it, or there's a WordPress plugin you can download, and you can copy the form ID in order to simply paste this onto your web page if you run your website based on WordPress. Other options, if you need to delete a form, you can delete it here, or if you want to duplicate a form and then change the name, you can do that here. So when I created the form and then I wanted it multiple times but separate pages, I just duplicated it 3 different times, and then I went and renamed each form so that I could keep track of which one was for which page, but each page would have the same opt-in form. Or you can split test, where you change up the form, how it looks, and see if that influences at all your conversions. You also have the subscribers tab here, so you can see how many visitors have come to your page, how many subscribe, the conversion rate. You can see top refers, which web pages have been sending the most refers to your form, and you can see the campaigns. And then you can also download the subscriber list to a CSV file. So that's the Forms tab. Next we'll go into Sequences. So this is where you set up your automated email campaign that your subscribers will begin receiving when they join your email list. So I've created several different email sequences for all my different forms and websites that I run. So going back to my golf one, when somebody purchases a product, they get subscribed to my Golf Academy members web email sequence. And currently I've got 127 paying customers, and the open percent rate is about 48%, and the click rate is close to 20%. So this 68-day sequence, it's 11 emails that will get sent out over 68 days for them to see. Basically, it's so I can keep in touch with them after they purchased a product, and I can essentially, pitch them another product down the road. Once you've got a customer, it's easy to sell them on something else. And then here's where I break it down. So my breaking 70, breaking 80, breaking 90, These are 3 different products I offer. So as soon as they basically purchase the product, this is just a one email that gets sent out automatically to them, giving them links to their product, or they can log into their account and access their products as well. But this is the way I set it up so that once they buy the product, they get an email sent to them that has all their products in that email so that they can access them pretty easily and not have to go to my website and log in. I've also got my newsletters where I send out 10 emails over 45 days. Here I send out 12 emails over 48 days, 13 over 55. So these I'm going to keep adding to over time. I've started them out right now, so I've got 40 some days before I need to start adding more emails to the sequence, because my subscribers will start running out of emails in 45 days from now, so I can continue to add to these. But the goal is, within 8 to 10 emails, hopefully you've built up enough credibility and education with your subscriber that they eventually will purchase after this 10 email series. So you can see these lists are converting at about 60% open rate, and they're getting close to the 20% click-through rate. So I guess you could use these figures relatively if you need to compare, but everybody's success is different with email marketing. So I may make some tweaks, go in and see what emails aren't getting opened, add in some different emails instead. That way it increases my open rate percentage. So that's pretty much with the sequences. I'll go ahead and click into one so you can see what it looks like. So here down the left side you've got all your different emails you can set up, and you can drag them so that you can move the sequence. And then over here to the right is where you can stick in your subject, write the body of your email, and you can publish it. Starts out as a draft, but once you're ready you click publish and it becomes part of your live email sequence. You can also change how many days after they subscribe to get the first email, and then in each email after that you can set how many days. So when they subscribe, they're going to get the first email 3 days, which I'm actually going to change now to 1 so they get it the next day. And you can hit save all to save. And then, so 1 day after they subscribe to this email newsletter, they're going to receive this welcome email. And then after they get the welcome email, 5 days later, they'll be sent the second email. And then after that, 4 days later, they'll be sent the third email. And that's how you can space out your emails so that they automatically will send. You can pick what time you want. So here you see I have them sending at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. You can go into the settings of your subscriber sequences and give it a name. You can choose what days of the weeks you want it to send and what time. So this is where I set it to 11. And if you have a template you want to use, you can choose that default template. And if you have certain subscribers you don't want to receive the email sequence, so if you send a sequence out that pitches products, you can choose not to send it to people that have already subscribed or purchased a product. That way they don't get any more pitches for selling your products. You can duplicate and delete, just as we showed you with the forms. And then we've got reports, which is probably the most important feature. You can see that this is sent 47 times. It's been opened 63%. And the click rate, and you can see here setting goals got a higher 73% open rate. You can see limited time offer only got 33%. So you can go in and see basically which emails are doing really well, which emails are not doing so well. Like my product pitch here is not doing so well. I might have to change up the subject to get more people to click and open up that email. And then these emails haven't been sent yet, so as you can see I'm running out of emails, so I'm going to need to add some more emails to this sequence because my subscribers have slowly started making their way through this series. So that's reports. You can also see unsubscribers, subscribers, unconfirmed over here. You can see your list, open rate, and click rate over here. So it's good to track your analytics, make tweaks, and try to improve the amount of people seeing your emails. You can also do broadcast emails. These are one-time emails. So sequences was a series of emails. Broadcasts are one-time announcements. So if you've got a new product coming out, you can send an email to your entire list, alerting them that your product's coming out. So it's a one-time email. And here I said I need your input. I was trying to get a survey. So I sent it to my 461 members of my email list, and I got a 41% open rate and one person unsubscribed. And you can view the report and see the people that didn't open it, and you're able to resend it to those that did not open your broadcast, which is kind of cool that it'll track for you who opened your broadcast and who didn't, and it'll let you resend to people that did not open the original one, so that the second time you send it, hopefully you can get a higher open rate. Let's go on to the subscribers tab. So this is where all your subscribers are. When they join, you can have them tagged so that you can kind of group them into different categories. So when people buy my golf products, I break them into 3 different products based on what they purchase, so they get tagged. And then I've got like the overall one for my academy, and then I split it up into 3 individual products here. So you can create a bunch of different tags so that you can see, what people are interested in. So if somebody joins a putting sequence, I can see that they're interested in putting, and later I can send a broadcast email specifically to this group relating to a putting product I'm trying to sell on my golf website. You can also do bulk actions, so you can select all, and then you can tag them, you can add them to a sequence, you can export them, you can delete them. To import, you just click import subscribers, and you're going to click here and pick your CSV file where you've got your list of emails you're trying to import. It needs to be a CSV formatted file, and when you upload them or import them, you can choose to add them to a certain tag or sequence if you want to start them on a certain email newsletter. So that's subscribers. You can add them one by one by hitting the add a subscriber if you don't want to do a bulk list. And up here you can search by email address. If you're trying to find a specific subscriber to delete or to add a tag to, you can search them here. Let's move on to automations. Automations is one of the coolest features of ConvertKit that you're not going to find on any other email marketing software. This is why I recommend ConvertKit, specifically for this. So as I mentioned, we can tag them. So they've got all these different rules. Tagging is just one of the rules. So you're going to hit add rule, and it's going to have different triggers. So when this event happens, then do this. So this is going to be confusing, so stay with me here. First, if somebody subscribes to a form, so if I have a form on my, let's say on my Start Here page that's about putting. If somebody subscribes to my putting form, then I want them to get tagged as interested in putting. So I can click add tag, and they're going to get tagged as interested in learning more about putting. If they subscribe to a certain sequence, I can, remove a tag, add a tag, unsubscribe them, subscribe them to a different form, unsubscribe them from a sequence, subscribe them to a sequence. There's these 6 different features here. It's, sequences, forms, and tags. You can either add or remove them. So if they click a link, this is another good one. If you have an email you send out with a link in it, and they click that link, let's say it takes them to a product page, and they click that link, then they're interested potentially in one of your products, so you can tag them as interested in a product. That way you can then later go to that group of the group tag that says all the people that are interested in the product. You can go ahead and send them a broadcast email trying to follow up with them and pitch them your product. If somebody buys a product, then you may want to remove a tag so that they're no longer tagged as like potential customer. You can remove them so that they no longer receive emails. You can remove them from a sequence so they no longer receive emails that are pitching them products. So that's what I do. When somebody joins my Golf Practice Guides Academy, I unsubscribe them from any sequences that have products where I'm pitching the academy, because now that they've joined, there's no reason for them to be getting pitched anymore on that product. So I'll go ahead and have them automatically subscribed to a new sequence where I pitch them different products. So that's pretty cool. You can check this out, play around with it. It's going to take some brain power to kind of think how it all works mentally, how to set this all up. But once you get all your triggers set up, it does all this automatically. So as soon as somebody subscribes to a sequence, then this action automatically happens for you. And then later you can go in, like I can go into my subscribers here, and I can see all the different automations I set up automatically tagging people. So now I've got all these different tags where I can go in now and look at them and see the different subscribers that have joined those tags, as well as send them broadcast emails. And the final tab up here is your account tab. And the final tab over here is the account tab, which I'm not going to get into right now because it's got personal information in it. but you can click that and it's basically going to let you put in your credit card, you're going to have your billing address, and you're going to have all kinds of different account settings related to your ConvertKit account. So that's something you can play around with. So this kind of concludes this tutorial on the ConvertKit email marketing software. You can create forms to put on your web pages on your website to send traffic to, hoping that they'll subscribe to your newsletter, where you can set up then an automated sequence that once they subscribe, they start receiving. You can send out broadcast emails, which are one-time emails alerting them of products or new blog posts or new videos. And then you can check out all your subscribers. You can import subscribers here in the subscribers tab, and you can set up automations so that subscribers they get automatically tagged, they get automatically removed from certain email sequences once they do a certain action or once they click a certain link. So you can play around with that, set up a bunch of different cool automations here, which I mean, you can see all the ones I've got set up here. I've got a bunch, but it takes a lot of brain power to think how this all works and how it all links together. Overall, if you're gonna buy ConvertKit as your email marketing software, you can check out the link below. If this is a YouTube video or if this is a video embedded on a web page, there should be a link nearby, or you can manually type in the link, but it's asknickfoy.com/ConvertKit. If you use that link, it helps me earn a affiliate commission from ConvertKit. It's at no extra charge to you, and I thank you in advance for helping support my website and my income. So just simply use that link, asknickfoy.com/ConvertKit. It'll take you to ConvertKit. You'll be able to sign up for ConvertKit email marketing software and get access to all these amazing features. And in doing so, you're going to be helping me, as I mentioned, get an affiliate commission. Thank you very much for helping me. It helps support my website costs and running my business. If you'd like to become an affiliate of ConvertKit as well, you just simply sign up for their affiliate program, and once you start using their product, if you fall in love with it, you can go ahead and become an affiliate as well, where you tell other people about ConvertKit and you'll get paid also. So this wraps up the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ask Nick Foy, and check out my other videos and blog posts on my website, helping you become a smarter entrepreneur online and building a successful business. Take care.